Well, good afternoon. We're here with getting started with the summit this afternoon. I am sitting here with Lorin Lillywhite and Joe Levine, and there's some dramatic, fantastic changes that are going to be happening with the summit. Congratulations on that, and welcome.
Well, thank you for having us.
Hi.
Yeah. So tell us, now we have some great new things that have just barely happened. Is that right, Joe?
Yeah, we've had the club now for almost 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're one of 3 owners.
Correct.
That have currently just taken over the summit.
Yeah, we're really excited to do a lot of the stuff here that I guess Lauren's going to break into with.
Okay, excellent. So, Lorin, I've got to hear about all these changes and things that you want to do and things that are going on. This is exciting.
It is. One of my favorite parts about the changes that are coming to Summit is how much it's going to benefit the community here in St. George. I've been working with athletes for a long time, especially triathletes, marathon runners, people working on weight loss. And probably one of their biggest problems is they work out for a little while, they get great results, but then they start to plateau. Those results start to go away, and they're not getting as much out of it anymore. And so they quit going to their gym or club or quit running or whatever it is they're doing. Well, at Summit, we're working really hard to help people overcome all of those plateaus by adding in more amenities than ever, specific things to help people get in better shape than they've ever been in their life and really enjoy exercise more than they've ever enjoyed it.
You know what? I can understand that because I'm one of those people. Okay, I've joined and then I've not joined and then I've plateaued. And if you're like me, I'm kind of in, middle age. I guess I hate that word, but that's what I am. Let's just face it. Okay, that's what I am. But I can tell as I get older, it's harder to work out and it's harder to find a place that you feel comfortable working out. And this is interesting that you guys are in here today because I just rejoined.
That's awesome.
Rejoined.
We're
I had to come back. And I'll tell you why. I like Summit because there's a real, not only a family feel, but I really love the equipment where it's positioned. I love the indoor track. I love the pools. Love the jacuzzis. In fact, I'll let you know a little secret. I used to come just to jacuzzi. I paid a gym membership just to jacuzzi, and I'm telling you, I know I'm coming clean on it, but I'm telling you, there's something about the Summit that has this kind of, I don't know, I think it's the way everything's positioned. There's just a sense of when you go in, I'm not working out next to these people with these huge muscles. I can find a place at Summit to work out that's comfortable for me because there's lots of little locations, right?
Right, there is.
Yeah, so I love that.
Some of the big things that we're really trying to do over these next couple of weeks and months is even do some remodeling and things like that to make it even more friendly for the new person that's wanting to come in and get exercising, but then also adding some very high-intensity workout things like CrossFit into the club, some real good things for the hardcore athletes, but then also keeping that nice family club-type atmosphere that we have there, where you come in, we're going to try and know your name every single time you come in, and if you're not showing up, we're going to give you a phone call and find out why.
I like that. It's accountability. Hey, yeah.
We want you to get results out of it. We want to help you on your fitness goals.
Wow. Well, Joe, what made you take this on? Were you a prior member and you just looked around and what?
I've been a member on and off. One of those members that you mentioned you were, and that a lot of them. And the last few years, I've been more consistent and just love the club. There's a ton of potential there, and seeing all the neat things that have happened, to people that get in shape through these different classes and events that Lorin was talking about. That's what we're actually going to thrive on. We've got a remodel going for 3 more classrooms there, which, there's certain times where people, they get, before they go to work, when they get home from work, or they drop the kids off at school, there's a lot of moms that like to come in and do the classes, and they don't just come, like you said, for the physical part. They like the emotional, and they like the social. Yeah.
Sure. And you guys have a great daycare, which I took advantage of when my kids were little. And I really loved that aspect. I felt like they were in a great place. They were having fun. And then you can take them back. You can go swimming, and you have multiple pools. And in the summertime, I'm telling you, that's a huge draw because I don't have a pool at my home. And I'm telling you, the Summit it's been a really fun place for us to go. The kids have enjoyed going. And so one can work out and one can go swim. And I don't know, we've spent a lot of time at the Summit. That's why I was kind of interested in just getting back there. I actually joined on Monday. For real, I did. I joined on Monday and had no idea I'd be doing this with you today. But I'm telling you, the reason I did was because I've joined all of the other gyms in town. And I am not kidding you when I say that. I've joined them all. and I never stayed. They never felt comfortable to me when I walked in the door. Then I go back to Summit, and it's like I feel this level of comfort, and I feel like I can work out even if I'm out of shape. I'm not going to feel dumb. I'm just going to go in and start working out. And I look around, and there's all these moms that look like me. You know, we're all struggling to get that weight off. And I'm telling you, there was something that's really special about the way that it was put together, but also the staff. The staff is superb, and you have great trainers, right? For people like me that just want to go and just figure out what's the best training method, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
And that's one of the things I get to do a lot. Like I said, I work a lot with triathletes and stuff. We have other trainers that specialize in postpartum training, some that specialize in seniors, like rehab type training. And we're just looking to build a lot of that even more. We've got a lot of exciting membership opportunities coming up.
You got a lot of deals, like really competitive prices coming out, right?
Really good deals right now. And
Yeah.
I wanted to bring up the point that you said you just came in Monday and signed up. We've been working really hard on the team there. That's the most important thing to us is the team, you know, and the members.
They're fantastic.
They're if they feel good, you know, then you feel good. And we're working hard on setting the tone.
Yeah.
When you walk in the door, that greeting and that, you know, communication where they know about the new classes and what's going on. And
Yeah, you're not just a number.
Right.
How many gyms do you walk in and they don't even look up? You know, you show your card and you just feel like, okay, I'm number 5,000 and I'm here to work out. You know, let me find a locker. I guess to me, I want a little bit more friendly feel. And that's one thing that's really special about the Summit to me is that the front desk guys knew who I was and we'd joke around and I'd go in and even if you weren't in the mood to do that, let's just say that you would just wanted to go and, you know, you're in your sweats. So it's not like you're looking really pretty. But you go in and all of a sudden you just think, oh, don't want to say hi to me. They're still going to say hi. And that's okay because you can just keep walking. But they know you're there. And I thought that was really important for what you guys are about. And not only the pools, you have just everything. I don't know if there's anything that you don't have. And that's what I was looking for in a gym was everything. I wanted pools. I wanted workout equipment. I wanted a track. I wanted tennis courts. I mean, your tennis courts are amazing.
They are. And, you know, you said you thought there wasn't anything we don't have. Well, we found a few things that we don't have, and we're working on adding those. Just next week, we'll be adding in some big things like we were saying before, we're adding in some pickleball courts. So you can come in. Yeah, there's pickleball courts around town, but how many of them can you come and play and have your kid?
Pickleball is huge.
It
is
is
a huge growing sport.
It is. And you know what? You can be playing, say, you and your husband or your friend or whatever, while your kids are over in the pool. Or, you know, you get done playing, you go in, have a massage, or sit in the hot tub like you were saying.
That's right, you have massages. Now that you're saying that, I'm like, I might take you up on that.
So, yeah, we're just trying to identify those things that we don't have and make sure that we add those. And Joe may want to talk about this a little bit more, but we're working hard to add in all of those other things in the next couple of weeks. And right now is really, you know, the perfect time to come down, check out, find out what types of things we already have, and hear about all these great things that we are going to be adding. Because really, like I said in the beginning, our goal is to help you love exercising, help you enjoy it so much that you get results by having a wide variety, something that everybody can do, and hopefully a few things that everybody can do so you don't ever hit that plateau.
You're right. And it has to be a place that you want to be. Otherwise, you're not going to do it. Take it from me, I know, because I've had a 10-year yo-yoing of working out, right? And so I understand that more than anybody, because when you're a busy parent, when you're a busy mom, that's the one thing is if I'm going to spend the time to come to a gym, I want to enjoy being there. I want to be there. And that's why I went back to Summit, which is so ironic you guys are here. But Joe, tell me about the first things that you thought, I got to change these things. Like, this is what I want to change, or this is what I want to do.
Well, I wanted the staff, I guess, to feel really comfortable with some new people coming in. And they're amazing. We've got a lot of great people there that are just ready for the change. And just in the last, the 2 weeks that we've been there, we've seen people that come in like yourself that stop at the front desk. And, one of the girls we have up front is, I think, Jocelyn, that has done an amazing job with just connecting with some of the people. And I think she might be in her 20s, but there's people that come in that are in their 60s that enjoy just seeing her, talking to her. She sets that tone. And then from there, going to maybe childcare. We want to get some good programs in there that the kids will actually look forward to going. When mom goes and does her classes, the kids get to, have a good time. They get to do. We just bought some new office equipment, and some of these things have apps on them where you can just hit one and you get 5 different puzzles, for different ages.
Fun. Yeah.
For the kids. So
Okay.
those, and then we have some girls that are in cheerleading and dance, and if you separate the kids, 3 and under maybe are over here, and the little bit older ones that while their moms are dancing, we can take them up to maybe the yoga room or something when it's not being used, and they can just have some fun with the girls. And the other changes were pickleball. I fell in love with that. I actually played my first tournament in the summer games, and
Did you really?
yeah, couldn't believe the demand.
Right.
And most of the people out there were saying, we never get to play singles. Everywhere we go, it's just doubles, and there's a wait for it. And so Lorin and I
right.
actually we went to where'd we go?
Down to the park, down in the center of town.
I was just down there. That's what I noticed. I noticed everybody playing pickleball, and there was huge lines on the court. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's, I guess it's considered rude to play singles. So
Oh, well, I guess we won't play singles.
So when there's people
Yeah.
waiting. So at the summit,
Sure.
that was something I felt like we really wanted to offer, because there was we met 2 or 3 of our members down there, right? That were playing doubles, and we said, hey, we're gonna put some pickleball courts in, and it seemed like they were pretty excited. And that's the thing is, you get there, you don't know what you're gonna be getting, how long you're gonna be waiting. At our club, you could reserve the courts like they used to do with squash and with racquetball, and then just the environment, being
Right.
there and getting out of the heat and the air conditioning, or
Right.
we're putting also a smoothie bar.
Oh, you
And
really? Oh,
well,
good.
it would already be under construction, but we've got to have an architect now and an engineer before we can
Sure. All that,
move as
all that
quick
mumbo jumbo.
yeah. So, but
Okay.
we're just touching a small part of what we're going to do, and right now we've got some really great rates. If
Yeah.
people came down, it's going to be
I was
more.
surprised. Yeah.
Well, the a
That
la
was good.
carte thing, you have a couple of gyms in town, but we're not just a gym. We have everything a gym has, but we're a club.
Yeah, it's a
know?
gym on steroids. It is, because they do have everything. That's why I kept coming back. Well, you'd have a gym, and there's several gyms in town, and they'll specialize in one thing or another. And maybe they have a lot of equipment or something, but they don't have it all. And with you guys, I found that there wasn't anything that I wasn't going to participate in. I mean, they even have the indoor track, which is a pretty big draw. If the weather's not good, or it's,
If it's 110
if it's
degrees
125 outside, yeah, exactly. That's the last thing I want to do is go walk outside. But that's one of the other reasons I joined, was I wanted to be able to go walking, but not in this heat. So you have an indoor track.
We do.
Yeah, and this pickleball thing I do have to try. I have not tried that.
It's amazing. I
Yeah.
was hooked right when I tried it the first time.
Well, my son came home and from school, and he'd won the pickleball championship for 8th grade out of the whole
Awesome.
school. And I thought, have you ever played? And he said, no, but it's the most fun I've ever had. So there's got to be something to that. I mean, he's young, and I thought, wow, okay.
The ones that I played with quite a few of the youth,
Mm-hmm.
and they seem to pick it up. In fact, I hear that it's going in all of the high schools.
Yes,
And
it is. Yeah.
the PE teachers were excited about it because of the number of kids that could play on one tennis court at one time.
Right.
4 courts, you can get doubles. You got 16 kids on one court, whereas before you had more than half the class watching 4 people. So
Exactly.
I think once they grasp it, it's going to grow. Not that it hasn't. I heard that it's like the fastest. I heard the Huntsman games. It was already sold
Yeah.
out. 560 people.
I heard
So-
that too. Yeah, I was a little shocked. So I want to wrap my brain around this new sport. I think I can do.
Well, I'll get out there with you
Right.
when we get them in.
You
at the
got
summit,
it.
so.
You got it. We will challenge anyone. No, but I like that. And you mentioned some a la carte items people can get. What did you mean?
We're actually going to go back to the towel service. You can bring your own towel.
Okay.
And a lot of these things we're talking about, like pickleball, if you show up today and sign up for that, it's going to be we'll have it by the end of the month.
Okay.
But there's certain things that we're putting in, and it's taking a little bit of time.
Right.
So.
Well, you got to be patient a little bit for those things, but they're coming.
But that's why we haven't
Yeah.
advertised our promotional prices or anything yet, because we want to blow it all out together.
I see.
We want to kind of say, hey, come
Okay.
in and look at what you can get. But we'll have the towel service. We've got some different ideas for childcare, much more affordable than other places or that they've been there in the past. The massages, I'm going to kind of save that one. I know you're a member, but we've got a special treat for our members just for a small upcharge in the membership. They can get unlimited massages for a
Okay.
really,
I'm
really
liking
great
this.
rate, because nowhere in town could compete with us. But see, we can operate a lot of these different services that add value to the membership under one roof because it's under one roof. St.
Right.
George has a lot of great things, and I've seen things come and go because it's just one great thing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. What about your classes? Because you know what? I have a lot of girlfriends that are my age, in this age group, and they rave about the Summit classes.
Well,
Everybody wants to go to Summit classes. Why is that?
well, it's been taking off. I think Lorin's been working real hard on it, and Lorin's actually been doing a lot more than any one person should probably be doing. But
Hard at work, are you, Lorin?
Yes. Well, group
Yeah.
fitness classes. I took my first group fitness class about 2 years ago
Mhm.
and just fell in love with it. And I saw what it did for me. I've been in shape for quite a while. I've competed in a lot of events and things like that. But when I went to my first group fitness class, it was so much fun. I loved working out in that environment. So some of the things that I've tried to do over the last few years with all of the great instructors we have at Summit is to make a lot of classes, a lot of variety available to our members. Right now, you said you came and joined on Monday.
Yeah, I haven't even been to a class. I've never been to a class.
60 free classes every single week.
Wow.
And there's everything from spinning to Zumba to a power barbell class to a ripped class, everything, water aerobics, everything you can imagine. You can come in and take those classes. And we try really hard to make sure that we always have the top, highest level instructors.
Right.
We are a club. We have a lot more to offer. So we can usually afford to get the very best instructors. And that's
I
been
like that.
something that we've been working hard for.
You've
is
been
to
known for
make
that.
Sure
Yeah.
that we do have the good instructors, and that when you come down, you're going to have a great experience. You'll make friends with the instructor, the other people in the class, and you'll love coming to work out and do those classes.
So we mentioned getting started in the very beginning with Summit. And okay, this is my question because I've never been a class person. Okay.
Mhm.
Can I jump into a class having never been in one? Because I usually do weight training and cardio on my own. Okay, I'm one of those loners out there, on the far treadmill. Okay, could I come to a class and still feel comfortable? Because that's a fear. It's a fear of mine that I'm going to get into a class and not know what I'm doing and look like an idiot. I don't know. Am I gonna find that it's okay to be new?
Some of our classes are incredibly high intensity classes.
Okay.
But we've tried to make the majority of them really open to anybody. And if you stop by our front desk, they know which ones to recommend to you.
Okay,
You
so
stop
you have
by,
all
talk
levels.
to anybody. And really, we give everybody a class schedule with a short description of every single class so they can have an idea. And, a lot of our classes, yeah, you're in a group setting, but you get to decide how hard you're going to push yourself in there. And yeah, the instructor will be up there encouraging you and motivating you to push yourself a little harder and get more results. But, ultimately the decision is up to you. How many weights are you going to put on your barbell?
Right.
How much
Yeah.
resistance are you going to put on your spin bike? But they'll be there motivating you and pushing you to try a little harder each time.
Right. Well, I figure if I can get somebody to show me a little bit, I'm only going to expand what I can do right now. So
Right.
I'll only get in better shape faster, right?
Yep. Well, and one of the great things we try and do with our instructors is make sure that every instructor is there at least 15 minutes before the start of class, so that they're there in the classroom, the gym, or wherever, just kind of hanging out, talking to people, getting to know people, and you just go up and say, hey, this is my first time in here. What do
Right.
I need to know? That's what they're there for. That's why we're asking them to be there early.
Making you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody wants. They want to feel comfortable, and
Mhm.
I think it would be really neat to walk in and they know your name and they know who you
Exactly.
are. And hey, welcome back. Because working out can sometimes feel like, oh, I got to go to the gym. I got to schedule that in. But then once you enter the door, I've always noticed that once I'm there, it's this awesome feeling. You not only are you greeted, but at the other the other side of it is you feel like it's someplace you want to be when you're there. And so it doesn't seem like, oh, working out. It's almost like, yeah, I get to go work out today. I like that. Do you know what I mean?
It is. And you know what? Sometimes you go to a gym or something and you feel like everybody's on display. You're just in a big meat market or something. And we're really trying to stay away from that type of an atmosphere to make it so, we do have the sections for the real high-end athletes.
Right.
Some of the people that I train for the Ironman, they're competing in world championships and things like that. They are incredibly good athletes. But the majority of our members are just, the everyday people go to
like
work.
me.
They have a job and
I'm every day.
they just want to come in and get a good workout and have a good experience.
See, I like that. I like that. And you know what? One thing I noticed is that there's lots of little different places to work out. So you have like a little circuit place upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You still have that. 'Cause I haven't been upstairs yet. Okay. A little circuit place where it's more of like a circuit training with your machines. Then you had machines over by the track, if I remember right. Okay. Like, see, I went down to the pool and I haven't ventured upstairs, as you can tell. But you have treadmills upstairs. You have treadmills downstairs. There's lots of little places that you could carve out for yourself, even if you wanted a little privacy working out or some solo time, away from the kids and the cares of the world, away from your job. If you just wanted to work out and not speak to a person, you could actually find a little place within Summit to work out. I really always have liked that because I don't like it when you walk in and the whole gym is just in the middle and that's it, right?
Yep.
I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but that's how I've always felt.
One of the things that we've tried to focus on a lot is actually making Summit almost feel like a little resort. Maybe it's not the high-end $20,000 a night spa or whatever, but when you come in there, we want you to feel like you're getting a little bit of a vacation. Every single time
I agree with you, and the reason I agree with you is this. My jacuzzi days when I didn't work out, I just went to your jacuzzi. At least like 5 nights a week. I'd go at 10 o'clock or 9:30 just to go to the jacuzzi. But I'm telling you, whenever I would sit in the jacuzzi, I would always actually think that you know what, I felt like I was somewhere else. You know what I mean? You have red dirt and rocks, but there's the palm trees around. And I've always been able to sit in there and relax. And to tell you the truth, that's one of the reasons I'm coming back is because I miss that feeling. And my husband and I used to do date night. And we would do date night for a half hour at the Summit. All the kids would go to bed, and we'd go to the Summit, sit in the jacuzzi, and we'd just sit and talk. And it was so nice because we felt like we're on a mini little vacation. But when the kids want to go swimming, there's 2 different pools. You have an indoor and you have an outdoor.
Right, and in the outdoor pool, we have a big lap pool and a little kids pool.
Right, so if you wanted to go and you want to do laps inside, which is great for working out if you're just starting, right? Because it might not be as hard on your joints and what have you. Okay, and so because I've done that. So I've done laps, and then when I want to go enjoy the sun and swimming, you can go outside or vice versa, whatever. And then they have a little kid pool. You have a little kid pool too, which is really nice that it's kind of all separated a little bit. I like that. You can find a pool for whatever your needs are. And there's an indoor jacuzzi and an outdoor jacuzzi, which
2
I really
outdoor
like.
jacuzzis.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, I always go on the one up very top. See, I'm remembering all this. But that's why I had missed it so much. And when I came back, the pricing is so competitive right now. It's so great. And the staff was great to talk to. And I had talked to David when I went in. And great guy. And he just was so upfront and just so honest and so darling. And I thought, I just felt comfortable from the minute I walked in. And I think that's how everybody should feel when they go to a gym. But I was really excited. I had heard that there were some new owners when I came to join. And I was actually pretty excited about that. And is there anything else that you want to change or overhaul, Joe, that you find like, hey, this is what I want to do?
I think just what you're talking about, we want to create that little piece of heaven, as you're there. And if you're there to just really get, fit for a class reunion, or if you're there just to have a good time and hang out and relax, we would just want the variety. We want you to be able to get what you want when you come in there. A lot of people come in. I've seen people come in and they get on, those recumbent bikes? They're the ones that are kind of, and they'll just go kind of slow, and they're watching the TV and they're talking to people and they're having a great time,
Right.
But they're not, trying to get real fit real fast. They're having a great time. But we have trainers now that are coming over that have been certified in Florida and nutrition. In fact, one of the things that we're excited about offering is when you sign up and you get, a couple of free sessions, we're going to provide you a meal plan that's actually geared for you.
I like that.
So, you can work out, but then when you run to McDonald's, which is okay because you worked out, you can but if you really want some results, a lot of it is the way you're eating.
Yeah.
And that's what our trainers are going to be geared towards is
I like that.
So.
I'm on day 14 of a no caffeine, no sugar, no nothing anymore. And that's why I wanted to go work out again, is because you start to feel better. And so nutrition is key, and they can help you with that, right? Like, you can go in and get some advice on what would be good for your metabolism or your
Exactly.
age or
Customized for you individually.
See, I like that. I like that approach because I think it makes it easier for people like me to go, okay, where's the starting point? I need a starting point. I need to know where I can start, and then maybe in 3 months, because if you're getting to the gym, you're gonna look better, you're gonna feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you not there? Do you know what I mean? I've asked myself that plenty of times where I thought, why am I not going to the gym? I don't feel good. I'm sluggish. I'm tired. I'm not feeling great. The stresses of the world are on my shoulders. Why am I not going to the gym to give myself a break? And so that was one of the other reasons I joined back in, because I thought, you know what? I need to start taking care of me. And sometimes, things can get crazy and hard and stressful. Take a break for yourself. It is like a mini resort.
It is.
That's what I like about it. It's a break from your life.
Well, and even if you want a little more, you mentioned earlier, you go on date nights with your husband.
I know.
You know what? Friday nights at 7 o'clock, we have a ballroom dance class.
Are you serious? You're doing ballroom dance?
You can come in and drag your husband there with you and make him learn a few dances with you.
Okay, I'm liking this.
It's a Friday night. A lot of people aren't thinking Friday nights, I'm going to go hit the gym and lift weights and things like that. They're thinking more relaxing. Well, come and take a ballroom dance
Okay, I'm
class.
not even going to tell him. I'm just going to show up and tell him we got this great class to go to, right?
Yep.
Because I think once you start doing that, you get hooked. One of my friends is Louis Van Amstel from Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
And we did some DVDs for dancing together. And I'm telling you, what a workout. A workout, but how fun is dancing to work out. And then when you're with your honey.
Yep.
What's better than that?
Yep. It's a great opportunity.
Can we get you to teach a couple days a week?
Yeah, absolutely not. No, I'll sit behind a microphone any day of the week, but no, I'll be in the back. But yeah, I learned from him a couple of things, and I'm telling you, that's a tough. There's a reason they look so good in those skimpy outfits. So I'm telling you, that would be a great Friday. What a great addition.
Yeah.
That's a great addition. I love that. And, this has been such a fun opportunity to be able to sit with you guys, because having just joined on Monday, had no idea I'd be talking to you today. And I'm telling you, this is good. I love the changes. There's something for everybody at the summit. There truly is something for everybody. And I know it because I have 5 kids ranging in ages 23 all the way down to 10. And everybody always wants to go to the summit. They don't want to go anywhere else. So I'm telling you, get down to the summit. Any last words? Anything else you would like to add to that? Or just the competitive rates and things that are going on and crazy right now?
Well, you know what? I think my big thing is let us become your fitness partner. Let us help you reach your goals, because really that's what we're there for. We're there to help everybody have a good time, love their life again.
Yeah, live your best life. This is an opportunity to get started with the summit, live your best life. And sure have appreciated my time with you, Joe Levine and Lorin Lillywhite. Great to meet both of you. And
Nice to be here.
I am excited about the changes. I'm excited to see you guys all the time. And yes, I will show up. I will be there to work out, and appreciate the time. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
Thank you.
You bet.